And something I noticed yesterday at Thanksgiving, we sat here yesterday. I had to work. I was only off. I'm only off Thanksgiving Day and today, which is Friday, and then I took PTO for Monday. So I have a 5-day weekend. 3 of it, which I'll be completely alone. Well, not completely, but at least for the most part. Um, but but we sat here yesterday. We got up. You're okay. You'll be alright. But we got up at like 6 o'clock yesterday morning, Thanksgiving Day, and we didn't have to be. We technically didn't have to be at his mom's till 2 o'clock, but we had planned on going over there at lunch because he had to work today, so we weren't gonna be able to stay over there late. And so we sat here for like 6 hours. Never once did he touch me. Never once was he nice to me. He didn't make our breakfast. He didn't do anything nice. He sat here. Matter of fact, he sat here and played Warzone. Then he played Dying Light. And I'm sitting here thinking, it's Thanksgiving. You think he would want to spend time with me? You have to work tomorrow. We're not. This is like the first day we've had off together in a very long time. You would think that you would want to spend time with me, and I'm sitting there thinking, but yet you're sitting here playing a fucking video game. But whatever, I don't care. Fuck it. I mean, I did care. It kind of hurt my feelings, but I'm like, fuck it, because I'd rather him be more invested in that game than him being mean to me, because that's all it would be anyway. And either that or he'd just be on his fucking phone. So we sit here for 6 hours. I get up and I get ready, take a shower, take my time. I fix something to eat for lunch, a little something to eat for lunch. I fix some tuna and crackers because I'm starving, because we had ate breakfast at 6 o'clock, so I was starving by 10:30. So he was like, "Oh, you made us something to eat." I was like, how'd you know I was hungry? I was like, "Because I was hungry, so I figured you were hungry too. I brought us something to drink. We ate." He went and took a shower and got ready. I finished getting ready, and then I had put on a nice sweater and some jeggings and a pair of Converse that I hadn't worn in like a year and a half, 2 years, probably 2 years, because I don't ever wear them anymore because all I ever do is work. And my hair didn't feel right. I didn't feel right. I just kind of felt uncomfortable. And I told him, I fucked up and told him I felt uncomfortable. So he's like, "Well, we're not going till you change clothes." I'm like, "It's not really the clothes. It just I feel out of place." I'm like, "I'm so used to just wearing my work clothes and my work boots that I feel out of place." And he's like, "Well, we're not leaving until you change clothes." I'm like, "I'm not changing clothes." He's like, "No, we're not leaving this fucking house until you change your fucking clothes, because all you're going to do is be mean and treat me like shit, and I'm not fucking dealing with it." And then he just started fucking yelling and screaming. And I'm like, "I'm not fucking changing my clothes, because it's not my clothes. It's just me. I just am out of my element. That's all it is." And then he was screaming. He's like, "I'm not leaving this fucking house until you change your fucking clothes, because I'm not putting over your fucking shit." And I'm like, so I just grab my keys and go sit in the car. I'm like, I'm not doing it. I'm fixing to let him in, but he's alright. So he hollered at me, and so I just grabbed my keys, because I'm like, I'm not fighting with you. I'm not changing my clothes. I don't even know why I said anything, because I know I can't express any kind of feelings to him. So I grab my stuff, I grab my keys, and just walk out the door and go get my car, and I sit out there and I turn my music on. I'm sitting out there listening to music, and I honk the horn, and I sit there and wait, and I 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 wait. And he sits in here for about 10 minutes, and like, I don't care. I'm just sitting out there listening to my music. And I honked the horn again. Nothing. And I'm like, okay. So I just continue to sit there. Finally, he walks out the door. And I'm like, you're fucking stupid. You're so fucking stupid. So fucking stupid and fucking unnecessary, stupid fucking bullshit, what the fuck ever. And, he's been hateful all morning. He does that stupid shit. Then we get to his mom's, and he acts like I am the most precious thing in the fucking world. He's loving on me. He's being sweet to me. And the thing that he does, there's a thing that he does whenever we're around other people, is he makes little jokes about me. Makes very inappropriate jokes. Like, he says jokes about, like, me being wet or getting wet. Like, oh, that makes you so wet, doesn't it? Like, stop saying stuff like that. Or it's, like, real nasty. Real, like, and they've got small children. And, like, makes, like, very sexual jokes about me. And I'm like, and he does this, like, we were playing a game together that we used to play all the time, and it had, like, a little chat box, and he made a really, really inappropriate joke, and he thinks it's funny, but I was so embarrassed, because we had been playing in a lobby for months, and he pissed the girls off in there. They were like, you ought to be ashamed of yourself for saying stuff like that about your girlfriend, and if in this room, and like that about her in front of all these people. You ought to be ashamed. And he got so butthurt and was like, I'm gonna fucking leave lobbies. I'm not this fucking bullshit. And I'm like, you really think that was okay? I don't even remember what he was saying, but was talking about, like, I don't know, talking about how tight my vagina was, something, and how wet, and it was just extremely inappropriate. And he says that kind of shit around his family, and I'm like, and especially his brother. His brother's married, has a beautiful little family, and I'm just like, and we're sitting outside and smoking, or he's not smoking, I'm not smoking, but his brother's sitting outside, and so we're sitting out there with him because it was nice outside. It was cloudy, but it was nice, it was warm, and I'm like, why do you have to say stuff like that? Like, stop. Like, I've asked him so many times to not say things like that. Stop being nasty. Stop saying things about that, like, about me like that. Stop making jokes about our sex life. Stop bringing our sex life in it. Stop, like, he makes jokes about, like, he was telling his mama that he was going to buy a vibrator, that it was going to, and I'm like, stop. Like, I may be a stick in the mud, but that's fucking inappropriate, and stop. Like, and then he just, like, always has to say something. If he wasn't bragging about buying stuff, like, he just own all day yesterday about him buying stuff. And I'm like, because like I said, the last time, well, he took his mama, he fucked up. His mama's birthday's not till next month. But I don't know if he fucked up or not. I think he just wanted to, he was proud of himself. He bought a $10 phone case, and I bought her a $70 phone. And he just wanted to rub it in their face that he had the money. He was just so proud of himself. And he says he fucked up, but I kind of really don't think he did. I think he was still trying to ride that fucking high from her saying that about him being able to afford to just buy Christmas gifts. And I think that's what he was fucking doing. So we had to take her birthday present over there Wednesday, which is like 3 weeks early. And he's like, I didn't mean to. I thought it was later than it was. And I'm like, it's fucking Thanksgiving. You know it's not her birthday. Like, you fucking know it's not her fucking birthday. You did that shit on purpose. You literally did that shit on purpose. You can say whatever you want to, but you did it on purpose because you wanted to go and show off. Because it makes you feel good about yourself. Let's just be fucking real. So we had to rush over there and take her birthday present to her Wednesday night after I'd had a long, aggravating day at work. And he got mad because I didn't want to go over there. But I'd had a bad day at work. A really bad day. And I told him that it didn't feel good and I was exhausted. He was pissed off. Because I was like, because he said, as soon as I called him, he was like, do you want to go to Mom's? I really want to go ahead and take her a gift. Because I don't want to have to take it tomorrow on Thanksgiving. I don't think it's appropriate on Thanksgiving. I'm sitting here thinking in my head, well, it's not appropriate to be giving her birthday gift now when her birthday's not for 3 weeks. You shouldn't have said anything. But you did it because you wanted that high again. And so he takes it over there, and he doesn't really get the validation he wanted. So we leave like 15 minutes after being there, and I'm like, so we come all the way out here because they live like 30 minutes away. We come all the way out here after I had a pretty bad day, an exhausting day, an aggravating day, and told you I didn't want to come out here. Told you I didn't feel like coming out here. We were coming out here tomorrow. We were going to come out here early. We always do, so we can spend time with them before everybody else gets there. And you just couldn't fucking wait. And then you didn't get the validation you wanted. So you leave. And then we come back. We went back. When we went back for Thanksgiving, he was showing them all the gifts that he bought me, and he was like, and like I said, it just he has to have some kind of validation. Like if he don't, and then like he on the way up there yesterday, he was like, I'm gonna have to stop smoking my little vapes. He said I'm gonna have to stop smoking my vapes because if I want to get hired on at my job, I'm gonna have to stop smoking them because I want to get hired on and I need to be clean. So he throws his vape out the window, and I'm like, oh God, here we go. Because he's just going to be extremely cruel to me. That's what he does. That's the way he does. He's just mean to me. Any excuse he can to be mean to me, and then what he'll do is he'll treat me like shit, and he's like, well, I ain't had my vape, and he'll have a vape in a week, and I'll end up having to pay for it or some stupid shit. It'll be something. But so we're there for a while. Her family, his sister-in-law's family is late, and as soon as they get there, her sister-in-law's sister's boyfriend is talking about having the real deal weed vape shit, and he's like, oh yeah, and my boyfriend's all over it, and I'm just sitting here like, now we just had this conversation about you getting clean, and here you are, instantly. I'm like, can you make up your fucking mind? Like, can you just make up your fucking mind? I mean, we've had this conversation 15 times in the last 2 weeks, and you turned around, and bought 4 new vapes, and have smoked every fucking one of them. And then just threw one of them out the fucking window. Now here you are hitting a vape like it's going out of style. And then we got home, and he was being mean, and then he wanted me to play Warzone. I don't really care for Call of Duty. I quit caring for Call of Duty a long time ago, and I play because if I don't, he treats me like shit. I hate fucking playing it, but I play it because if I don't, he treats me like shit. And I just wanted to sit here and watch TV together. We were supposed to watch the new Wednesday show on Netflix, and he was like, we got to watch one episode, and he was like, we're going to play Call of Duty. And I'm like, I thought we were going to watch this. He's like, we're going to play Call of Duty. Because I'm not going to sit here and watch this all night. And he said, I won't play Call of Duty if I have to go to work. And I'm like, you have played Call of Duty all week long. And your game all week long. So fucking tired of playing Call of Duty. So fucking tired. I'm just, oh my God. But between the inappropriate ass fucking jokes and him like seeking validation, he was like showing everybody all the Christmas gifts he bought. Like, I'm just like, will you fucking stop? Like, they've been hurting for money and shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, stop. And then, like, he was telling his mama, he's like, if I give you $200, you better spend it. Like, because his mama doesn't work. She stays at the house and takes care of her grandkids. And she lives there and takes care of his brother's kids. And he's like, if I give you money to buy Christmas presents, because she was, she's upset that she don't have any money. He's like, if I give you money to buy Christmas gifts, he said, you better spend most of it on me and buy me something good. And I'm sitting there thinking, you don't give your mother money to buy Christmas gifts and then expect her to spend it on you. That's fucked up. She wants to be able to buy her grandchildren, who are young children. They're 2 and 4. Like, and he just kept on and kept on and kept on and kept on. And I'm just like, but the whole time he's loving on me, being, you know what I mean? He's rubbing my head, rubbing on my back, rubbing on my leg. I mean, and loving on me more You know what I mean? Like it's crazy how much he acts like he loves me when we're in front of people. And I was just like, that blows my fucking mind. Well, you hadn't touched me all fucking day, hadn't gave me a kiss, nothing, but now you're acting like, you know what I mean? It just, I don't know. Yep.